Hello, how are you today? I hope you're having a good new year. Because it is the new year, I wanted to talk about removing obstacles in your way or in the way of other people that you love. They might have obstacles too. And you can do this energetically. We all have our own obstacles. They can be self-made obstacles, past life obstacles that we're still carrying, and things to do with our lessons. But there also can be just obstacles in front of us. And you can ask your guides to help to have them cleared so that you can move forward. This is a really powerful meditation to do because what you're doing is you're acknowledging that there probably are obstacles ahead and you're asking that they be removed. If they can't be removed, ask if they can be lessened or made smaller obstacles, not big, huge boulders, because you don't need that. So the first thing to do is to be still, tune in and start to talk to your guides. You're going to ask for any obstacles to be removed in your path. I would begin with any physical obstacles that I've got, any emotional, mental and psychological, and also astral. Don't forget the astral body. There's a lot of blocks in the astral body. Then you can ask any obstacles I have in my personal relationships. Maybe you want to meet somebody and you don't think you have an obstacle or a block, but maybe you do. Ask that obstacle be removed. If you want to actually meet someone new, ask also that any obstacle that they have or block be removed so you can actually meet each other. Because these obstacles do exist, and because of free will and the way things are down here, they can actually stop you from meeting somebody if you have a block or they have a block. With your work, you can ask for obstacles to be removed from your work situation, and with your family and some friends, ask that. When I ask for obstacles to be removed from family or friends, I'll tend to do it individually because I think that's more powerful. If the person's called, we'll make up a name, Derek, I'll say, can the obstacles that Derek has in front of him, which is stopping him or not helping him to move ahead to get his new job, his new house, his new partner, whatever you think the issues are, because you know this person, and ask that they be removed so that he can move through it properly. If these obstacles are part of your karmic lesson or they are something you've decided you want to do, they can still be taken away by asking this or lessened. So you're asking for a lessening of that. And the good one is to ask any obstacles I have because of my health, any health obstacles. And then maybe you get an idea that you might need more of this mineral or you need to have this checked or go and do that. It'll help you to be more in tune with the obstacles ahead. This year is going to be a good year for a lot of people who did the work last year, but it doesn't mean there's still not work for us to do. And we always have self-created obstacles and or karmic obstacles as well. People can also put obstacles in our way, and we don't know that. So if we're with certain people and they don't want us to succeed or they don't want us to move ahead or change, they will inadvertently put energetic obstacles in the way. They usually don't back you when you talk to them about stuff you want to do or show little interest and never do a catch-up, how did that go? It's almost like they don't want it to happen, so they don't want to show any interest. You can ask if any obstacles have been put in your way, and they can be like a psychic block, that they be removed, obstacles from other places. And the other area to look at is your generational obstacles, because certain families will have generational obstacles like stubbornness, anger, fear, and these obstacles and ways of thinking, the way that you think, will come through on a genetic thing, but it also comes through on the energetic thing, those genetic and energetic. And you can ask for any obstacles that I'm carrying through from my mother, my father, and my before, be removed now. And that's really powerful for your family of the next generation and the ones that are coming through, because if you remove those obstacles, then they don't have to deal with them. It's like a big, big cleanse. I see the removal of obstacles as a powerful thing to do, especially when we send it with love to ourselves and then to others. Remember, if they don't want to remove it, they'll just put them back where they were, or if it's not the way it's supposed to be, Spirit will put it back. You're just sending the opportunity, and whenever you send healing, it's just an opportunity, and it sort of sits at their door, the door of their aura, and they decide whether they want it or not. They always make that decision. I think you're forcing it because when it gets on their doorstep, they decide whether they want to take it in or not. However, if we don't do it, they don't get that opportunity. If you see someone starting a new project and you want them to do well in it, and it'd be a great thing, then ask for any obstacles to this project to be released and removed, whether they're self-made or from other lives or karmic, that they be removed. And that helps the person move ahead more quickly. And if you do it for yourself, it'll help your projects and everything move ahead more quickly and smoothly, more smoothly. Everything will be smooth. It sort of falls in place rather than you keep having these snares all the time. Last year was very glitchy. There's lots of things that just wouldn't and didn't work out. It was a glitchy, energetic year. This year feels like last year felt like a very choppy, like a river with a lot of rocks in it. And this year it's sort of smoother. It's just smoother for a lot of us. But there will still be things that we come up against. It's a powerful intention to do, and keep doing it this year. Ask for obstacles to be cleared. And this can even be on a personal level. For example, if you're having trouble giving up smoking or drugs or eating or changing some behaviours you want to change, ask for the obstacle around that to be removed, and that you are helped to fulfil your purpose, which is maybe give up smoking this year, or to stop eating so much rubbish. You'll notice it because if it's working, because it'll start to manifest in your real life. Now, energetic work doesn't always happen the next day, unfortunately. Sometimes it can take weeks before the shift comes, because it's energy, and the energy has to download into the physicality of our body and our mind and our brain. So we're also a physical person, so it's like you have to the download. It's almost like antibiotics. You take it, but you don't expect the antibiotics to fix you in the first 2 days. Maybe third, fourth, it's starting to get better, and by the end of the course, it's nearly all gone. It's the same sort of principle. You have to give yourself time to do this. I think tapping as well is very powerful. If you know how to tap, just tap out any obstacles you think you know. And I always ask if there's any obstacles that I don't acknowledge, will you please release them, and in the release get me to see them so I know that they're there. So have fun with your obstacle course this week. It's really a big thing to do. It's a very powerful thing to do, actually, because it's energetic work. And I think the loveliest thing about it is when you can ask that person's career that they're doing, please help them, ask them with their uni this year that they don't have as many obstacles, they have no obstacles, or if someone's having a new child, that there won't be obstacles with the child and the birth. It could be it's a very good karma to do this work for others as well. You're using your energetic gift to help them in their progress. And you never even have to say anything. I don't tell people 90% of the stuff that I do here from my little room, but I still do it. And always know that it's sent with love, and they always have the free will to have it or not have it. That's very, very important. And if you see it seems to fail, in your opinion, just know that it's probably a karmic lesson they've set up, but you might have minimised it and made it less big and less painful. And that's the thing, you can always ask that things be less painful for people. So have a good obstacle course week this week, and I know you'll enjoy doing this one. I'm sending you lots of love and lots of light.